Buying a used SUV is one of the smartest financial decisions a senior driver can make in the UK today, but choosing the wrong one can easily turn your peaceful retirement into an absolute financial nightmare. For a strict budget of under £6,000, the used car market is packed with tempting options, but while some are incredibly safe, elevated, and reliable, others are mechanical time bombs waiting to drain your bank account with massive garage bills. Senior drivers need a vehicle that offers an elevated driving position for great visibility, effortless entry and exit that protects your back, highly intuitive physical controls, and total mechanical dependability. In this video, we are pulling back the curtain on the used car market to look at the 3 absolute worst SUVs you must avoid at all costs, followed by the 3 absolute best bulletproof options that will keep you safely on the road for pennies. We have tracked down real updated market prices across the UK for July 2026, complete with actual road tax bands, real-world fuel economy figures, and the specific weak spots you need to know. Before we dive into these incredible bargains and dangerous traps, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our honest UK car buying advice. Let us begin with the vehicles that could cost you a fortune. Vauxhall Antara 2012. The Vauxhall Antara might look like an absolute bargain on paper, offering a spacious cabin and an elevated driving position for a very low price. But it is widely considered by UK mechanics to be one of the worst used SUVs you can possibly buy. For our strict £6,000 budget, you will see plenty of 2012 models available across the UK market, right now priced between £2,400 and £3,800. But they are cheap for a very good reason. The most common engine found in the UK is the 2.2-litre CDTI diesel, and it is plagued with serious, expensive mechanical flaws. The biggest issue revolves around the timing chains, which are prone to stretching prematurely. When this happens, it can cause catastrophic engine failure, resulting in a repair bill that easily exceeds the total value of the entire car. Furthermore, the dual-mass flywheels and clutches on manual versions are notoriously fragile, and the diesel particulate filters, commonly known as DPFs, block up constantly if the car is only used for short trips to the local supermarket or garden centre. From a comfort perspective, the ride quality is incredibly firm and crashy over potholed British roads, which is far from ideal if you suffer from joint or back pain. The interior plastics feel cheap, and the build quality is poor, leading to endless squeaks and rattles. While spending under $3,800 sounds incredibly tempting for a big car, the reality is that sudden garage bills will quickly double that figure. Avoid this vehicle at all costs and save yourself the stress. Nissan Qashqai 2011. The Nissan Qashqai is incredibly popular across the UK and was actually built in Britain, but early first-generation models, particularly from around 2011, are an absolute minefield for senior buyers looking for reliability. While it offers great raised visibility and easy entry, the mechanical and electrical components are highly unreliable as these vehicles age. You can find a 2011 Nissan Qashqai in the UK right now priced between £2,200 and £3,500, depending on the condition and mileage. Do not be tempted by this low entry price, especially if you look at the 1.5-litre DCI diesel version, which is very common on the used market. This engine is known for premature timing belt snaps and fragile fuel injectors. Even worse are the models equipped with the CVT automatic transmission. These gearboxes are notorious for overheating, slipping, and failing completely without warning. A replacement automatic gearbox from a specialist will easily cost over $2,500, wiping out most of your budget in one go. Electrical issues are another massive headache for this model. Owners regularly report failing electric windows, central locking glitches, and dashboard warning lights that illuminate for no apparent reason, which can easily cause an immediate failure at your next annual MOT test. Do not be fooled by its stylish looks, because underneath the skin, it is a fragile vehicle that requires constant attention. Land Rover Freelander 2010. Land Rover is a legendary British brand famous for incredible off-road capability, but the Freelander 2 from around 2010 is a vehicle that can quickly devastate a retirement budget. It offers an exceptionally high, comfortable driving position and a wonderfully commanding view of the road, but its reputation for electronic and mechanical failures makes it highly unsuitable for seniors who need dependable transport. Current UK market prices for a 2010 Land Rover Freelander 2 hover between $3,000 and $5,500. While it feels highly premium and handles rough winter weather beautifully, the 2.2-litre TD4 diesel engine itself might be relatively tough, but everything surrounding it is prone to breaking down. The rear differentials are a massive weak spot, making a loud whining noise before failing completely, which costs at least $600 to fix. The complex four-wheel drive hull deck system requires strict specialist maintenance, and if a previous owner skipped it, you will inherit a massive repair bill. The electrical architecture on the Freelander 2 is incredibly complex and prone to moisture ingress, leading to glitched immobilizers, phantom battery drains that leave you stranded on a cold winter morning, and failing electronic steering locks. The sheer frequency of random, expensive faults means it spends far too much time in the garage, making that $5,500 price tag a very risky gamble for anyone on a fixed income. Honda CR-V 2010. If you want a used SUV that is guaranteed to start every single morning without fail, the third-generation Honda CR-V, specifically from around 2010, is an absolute masterpiece of reliability. This car has earned a legendary reputation across the UK used car market because it is built to an incredibly high standard and simply refuses to break down. Right now in the UK, you can buy a beautifully maintained 2010 Honda CR-V with a full service history for between $3,800 and $5,500, which is an absolute steal for this level of quality. For senior drivers, the design of this vehicle is practically flawless. The doors are large and open exceptionally wide, while the seats are placed at the perfect height, meaning you do not have to strain your knees climbing up or bend down to get inside. Once you are behind the wheel, the dashboard layout is incredibly intuitive. It features big, clear dials that are easy to read at a glance, and the gear stick is mounted high up on the center console, keeping it close to the steering wheel to reduce arm movement. Under the bonnet, we highly recommend looking for the 2.0-litre iVTEC petrol engine if you do mostly short trips to the shops, as it is mechanically simple and completely bulletproof. If you do longer journeys, the 2.2-litre iDTEC diesel is incredibly smooth and returns great fuel economy. The boot space is huge at 524 litres, featuring a completely flat floor and a low loading lip, making it incredibly easy to load heavy bags or walking aids without hurting your back. At a market price of just $40,500 for a clean example, it is a highly reliable, practical and safe machine that will comfortably last you for years to come. Toyota RAV4 2009. The Toyota RAV4 is another Japanese icon that tops every single reliability survey, and a third-generation model from around 2009 is one of the smartest ways to spend your money. Toyota is famous for engineering mechanical parts that never fail, and this car is built to handle decades of daily driving without a single major issue. In the UK used market today, a pristine 2009 Toyota RAV4 can be found for between $3,500 and $5,200. What makes this model particularly fantastic for senior drivers is the light and responsive steering, which makes manoeuvring through tight supermarket car parks or narrow village streets completely effortless. The suspension is beautifully tuned to absorb harsh bumps and potholes, delivering a smooth and relaxing ride. Inside, you get a highly elevated driving position that gives you an excellent view over hedges and traffic, giving you massive confidence behind the wheel. The dashboard relies entirely on robust, physical buttons for the heating and radio, ensuring you never have to deal with confusing or distracting screens while driving. The 2.0-litre valve-matic petrol engine is the absolute sweet spot for reliability, as it has no complex turbochargers to fail and runs as smoothly as silk. Maintenance costs are incredibly low, insurance is highly favourable, and spending around $4,800 on this machine represents absolute peace of mind on wheels. Suzuki Grand Vitara 2010. If you live in a rural part of the UK, handle rough country lanes, or simply want a slightly more compact SUV that is incredibly tough, the Suzuki Grand Vitara 2010 is an exceptional hidden gem. Suzuki has been building ultra-reliable rugged vehicles for decades, and this model combines mechanical simplicity with brilliant durability. Right now, in the UK, a clean, well-cared-for 2010 Suzuki Grand Vitara with moderate mileage sells for between $3,200 and $4,900. The Grand Vitara features a permanent four-wheel drive system that provides incredible grip on icy, wet, or muddy roads during the British winter, ensuring you always get home safely. Despite its rugged capabilities, it is slightly shorter than the CR-V, making it incredibly easy to park and navigate through tight town centres. The entry height is perfect for sliding right into the supportive seats, and the forward visibility is outstanding thanks to a large windscreen and thin roof pillars. The interior controls are big, simple, and incredibly durable, built to stand the test of time without ever breaking. The 2.4-litre petrol engine is highly robust and famous for running flawlessly with nothing more than a basic annual service. It is a tough, honest, and completely dependable SUV that offers incredible security in bad weather and will never let you down, making it worth every single penny of its $4,900 top price tag.